the kill leader? I killed him with my fingers.
The same business.
Yes!
This is blood.
Got somebody. I got somebody else. But I've been asked to play this game as well. And I figured, why not? I played the first one. I might as well play this one. Boom, 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 boom. I have a feeling I'm gonna need medication to get through this one. Why can't I hear my game? Is it supposed to be quiet? Is it supposed not to... Touches on heavy topics. The last one kind of touched on heavy topics, too. Alright, alright. Oh, wow. This one looks a lot different. We actually got some color in this one. I would like to point out that the top corner says boom, boob, bomb. Why does it say boo bomb? Okay. Oh, bag of... No, maybe not. I don't know. They really tried hard on this. This looks like the last one, really. Stop sniffing me. Go lay down. My dog was sniffing me. What do you see? I see a street light and a sign. Are you sure? Yeah? Positive. $100% on that. I got that one. I locked in. Bet. Hey, what's going on? Yo, just open the door. Thank you. I haven't... Okay. Milk outside of a bag... Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. Alright, here we go. New game! New game. I don't like how loosey-goosey this is, but it's okay, I guess. Oh, back to the red screen, I see. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Yo, you afraid of your own house? Am I supposed to click? Oh, I'm supposed to click. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls and the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Good night, then. Hey, man, I'm not the one that makes the rules. Gotta do what your mama says. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door's shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing... What? There's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Number one, corpse means dead. So, it can't be living. And number 2, I bet that breath stank if it's a corpse. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. You said that twice. I'm absolutely sure that... Oh. Run! Run, little legs, run. Run, little girl, run, run, little girl. Oh. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now, don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, so the Jack Sparrow run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare them to death? Someone who's already dead. What if it actually revives them? No. I don't want that. I wouldn't either. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. Hey, yo. You got some big eyeballs. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today. Also, I'm assuming that milk comes in a bag in whatever country this is. Sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. You blinked, then it won the stare down. I stare back, nothing happens. Although what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. So milk doesn't need to be refrigerated. I don't know that I would drink that milk. It comes in a bag and it's shelf stable. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside of the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Yo. You need to chill. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room, a narrow corridor. Hello? Yo, what's with the boss battle music? I ain't scared. Come on. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body. Oh, like a hungry dog. Well, you're not gonna like what I ate for lunch today. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Got a grip on them butt cheeks, if you know what I'm saying. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. I wish you would. I wish you would, because then who you gonna sniff? Again? I stare questioningly to the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. Oh, well. Don't mind if I do. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. I've promised so many times, stay put. The moment I said that, its claws pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin, and the ring of tightly sprung sinews? I think I'm too dumb to understand what that means. Somebody to please tell me what that means. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor. Just like last time, but why do I feel so hot? Do you like it? Is this turning into a dark romance thing? What are we doing here? I kind of need to know the vibe. I feel my blood is boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. Well. I try screaming, but instead producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. Ooh. Yo, Ooh. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside of my arm. Yo! Vomiting is an unhelped thing. You can't help it. It just happens. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. Into a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I can gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. This is like that Sally face music. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Yo, I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. Okay, bro. What do you got against milk? I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Hey, yo, why do they hate milk so much? Why is it shelf stable and come in a bag? And why does this thing not want me drinking it? It says, I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face and now standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth, I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world clash. Ouch. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. I would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody finished them out of my head. One after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. I like sleep, so. There's your pills. Take your medicine. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. Hey, yo, y'all ever chewed on a pill? It ain't no good. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out of it. Filthy, filthy. The pill falls straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill, the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. The pill falls into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and then find a reason not to swallow it. Hey, that might not be a good idea. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallow them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. What kind of medicine did you invent? Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. You might be dead. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. My heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I really just want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. I guess us. Or yourself. Hey. How's it going, crazy lady? Or dude, or person? Hey, long time no see. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual. Headache, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle myself after all. And now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. Buddy, that's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. I don't want to say that. That's mean. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. I am really that pathetic. No. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. My person, or me, or whoever, was just really mean. It was really mean. For no reason. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks in the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown their giggling, but then me in the mirror also shows a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting my mind. 2 squared by 2 squared, a squared squared, a squared pyramid squared, a pyramidal structural cubed, a pyramidal structural hypercubed. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, but you can keep blaming it on yourself. Don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. I was there. I know. Oh, excuse me. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. I don't know which one to say. Just drink your medicine already or I'll stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills, one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Good night. I lie on the floor and look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. Well, but I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Okay, well, we can just sit in silence together. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Okay. Alright then. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? Okay. I need to get my thoughts in order. My bad. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the... Ow! My elbow popped. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around, and in the end, I throw them off with my hand. Annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I like fireflies. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts start whirling over the ceiling at their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! I like fireflies. That was rude. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a darn. So that doesn't bother you, should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. Will you tell me? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? Excuse me. I wonder if I tear out my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? All my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. I stand in the middle... First death. That achievement said first death. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think it's just an experienced death. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest amount of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside of a mountain junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. The last time, becoming visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. Sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. I want to know what the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help isn't a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Oh, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey, what? Look down. I look down after a moment. A small bowl of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! A firefly hid in my shirt? Oh. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. Pleasantly? I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it were in order, the firefly slowly drifts up in circles around my head for a bit, then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. It made me want to die. One down. Let's look for the others. The thought of a bug going in my ear is like a big fear of mine. Like, that bugs me. Oh, great. I look at my laptop. Haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item, I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. I'm putting my foot up, if you're wondering what I'm doing. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen, gaming, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before... Hiccup. Entering the web, huh? Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop vent grill. I reach for it. Ooh. It gets on top of my palm and blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I have a piece of hair that doesn't want to go... Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If I only knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects. Yeah. I thought you'd know them by heart. Yeah. That's not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears up from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off in a businesslike flight and ends up in my businesslike ear. Let's continue searching. Okay. So, thank your mom. Exactly. Don't forget to thank your mom. I can click a lot of things. But I want to click that. It won't let me click that. Dang. I get close to the waistband and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebooks, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there. Alright, well, I guess I'll click the fan. Eee! What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan, and I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in and the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah, true. Let's continue searching. I thought we was gonna play some good music. No. What's that? It's not easy to get out of here. Okay. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Sure, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff the flower shelf. I sniff around and get a drink of water. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right, let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Okay. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You already fixed that. Yeah, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. A heave, a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly. Hooray! After circulating above my head a couple of times, it finally lands on my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Finish searching. Okay. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? Why? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. Zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. Amen. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. It's not a good idea. Somehow these words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Agreed. This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like a milk outside of a bag of milk. Oh. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. I never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff. And I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something worse will happen. Stop it, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Tell me. I want to know. What's the fever? I can't help you if you don't tell me what's the problem and what I need to do. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry up to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, and of course, I always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? But one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while, and then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? I felt like I was caught on the biggest lie of the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they really liked this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them. I can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So, what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not, and meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Close your eyes. I wake up on a wooden bench in front of me. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear voices coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. I need water. When you be talking this much, you get thirsty. See, much better. Do you have a name? My name's Treska. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Treska says that, and it strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loneliness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? I'm gonna put my leg back down. You can go. I need to think. Whoops. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Treska puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip. Oh, I thought my green screen was messed up. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Guess I don't got a choice. Our trip to the store went fine, but not for the fact that Treska was walking away faster than me. On the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this, someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Huh. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living crap out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for?" Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Treska lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me, speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Treska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the comforter with his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Why? Only when we turn the corner, Treska calms down. What was that? I got so scared, he said. What? No, not again. Suddenly, Treska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. I'm not the one spazzing out in a grocery store. Who, me? Treska pushes away and runs off. Okay, fine, bye. Whoa. That helps me out. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Treska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed after Treska. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? What is wrong with these people? Just sell him the milk. Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And then the waiting fee. The waiting fee? What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Treska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact your son is I'm not gonna use the R word. Is special, too. But, you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw banknotes to the cashier of a much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees. Then grab the bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Treska. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Treska finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know what? He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Is he gonna go run out and play in traffic? Okay, buddy. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Good morning. I'm confused. Was she able to dream again? Well, I can't say that I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I'm just confused. I did enjoy the game though. I did. It kept me engaged the entire time. I will say that. It kept me engaged the entire time.